I would just like to make light that the affirmative side stated that everyone makes mistakes, which to me makes all of their statistics irrelevant, because if you're going to take statistics from young drivers, that means the same thing for the adult drivers. So at 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 20, 50, 60, I believe it to be the same. According to WAFA ISA, found on the national website, being young did not necessarily mean being reckless and a danger to the road, which is something that I felt kind of went hand in hand with the affirmative side, because they themselves have said everyone makes mistakes. So the accidents on the road are accidents, and it's a mistake that you can have happen to you at any age. I think the 5 points of the negative that my team would like to point out to you is that driving under the age of 18, or being able to start driving at the age of 16 will limit the economic consequences. It'll assist with family transportation. You'll gain experience. It'll also be you'll also be driving with vehicles that are now improved. And 89% of teens said their parents have the biggest influence on how they drive. Now, being that you're assuming parents are older and wiser, they influence their children. 89% of students said that, which makes you believe that they would be getting behind the wheel responsibly, and that is according to Allstate.com, for safe driving resources. They did. The affirmative side also made a statement regarding the percentages of teenagers in fatal accidents. But according to Allstate as well, teenagers account for 12.6% of all drivers involved in fatal crashes, leaving you with, I'm stuck at math, but a bigger percentage of them not being the teenagers. Again, when you're 16 and if you're 16 and allowed to drive, you're not just going onto the road passing a test. You have limitations, you have restrictions. They will, according to rookiedriver.com, applicants must successfully complete and be approved for a standardized driver education course. And not only that, but I'd like to just make a point that US Today reported one 16-year-old brain might be more developed than another 18-year-old brain, just as a younger teen might be taller than the older one. And that's why I think for allowing someone to drive starting at the age of 16 benefits everyone around you. At 16, you're a junior in high school, like I mentioned before. You have school, you have sporting events, you have family events. The majority of working families have mom and dad at work, which means you either walk home or which isn't safe. And you assist your family. I can vouch for that. But basically, driving at 16 years old, being able to drive at 16 doesn't necessarily mean that at 18 you're any wiser.